Welcome in, y'all. But today I will be talking about um, you can do more than you think. Y'all tell me why I had to actually look. Let me move that thing. Shit. Hey, Miss Didi, Miss D, how you doing? Didi, today we're gonna be talking about everybody. Miss Didi in the building. Okay, we're gonna be talking about you can do more than you think. Like, cause sometimes like you may think you can't do something, and then when you do it, you be like, okay, girl, like I did it. Like, period. Like y'all, cause like it took me a while to actually get back into editing. And when I did it, I fell in love with editing. Like sometimes it just takes time, y'all. Like because sometimes I don't be feel like editing. That's a great topic too. Yes, y'all. Like you gotta actually stay motivated. Cause like when you do something and you actually don't be into it or you don't be motivated, like you will tend to actually lose interest in it. Like you got to stay motivated because like when you start something, if you're not motivated, then you won't have that motivation to keep going. You won't have that urge to when you have motivation, you won't have that urge to give up or take a long break. Didi, every time I say something about taking a break, girl, I always think of you. Cause girl, you've been taking a break for a long time. And like, girl, cause like at first, like I was like, okay, I may actually don't do live too much or don't go live too often. And I always end up coming right back. Cause you know why? This is something that I love to do. Like this is not something I like to do. This is not something that I have to do. This is something that I want to do. Yeah, she said laugh out loud too, girl. Cause yes, girl, you taking a long break, but that's okay. That's okay, Didi. Like you obligated to do what you want to do, girl. You grown. You grown, Didi. Like if you want to take a break and you don't want to come back, that's okay. That's your decision. But all I'm saying is, girl, like yeah, just she said, no, Didi, it's okay, girl. Like whenever you ready, that's when you post something. It's okay. Like, girl. But I feel like this, like, girl, when I start something and I actually get all this support that I be getting, like it make me happy. Like, cause at first, like I didn't know like that when I first became a YouTuber that people was gonna watch me or like even catch my replays on my lives or anything. Like I didn't know that. Yes, it is. Like you just gotta keep going. Like you'll never know what you can do. You'll never know where it may lead you to. Yes, like you gotta keep going. Like you can't stop going. Like it's okay to like take breaks, y'all. Like ain't nothing wrong with taking breaks. Like breaks are normal. But it's just the fact that when you wanna do something and you wanna keep going with it, you just gotta keep going and stay motivated because when you're not motivated, then you will lose interest in whatever you're doing. Like you would lose it because like you're not really actually staying motivated or staying inspired because hey, not everything will actually gain our interest. Interest. Like, hey, I'm not interested in everything. Like it just like certain things that may gain my interest or whatever. Like, cause at first, like, I don't know, like being a content creator, like this is not something that like I dream to do. Like, and I always say it because it's so true. Like, I never dreamed of myself being a content creator because like this is not something that I was would actually see myself doing. Like when you actually see yourself doing something, you'll be like, oh, okay, I want to do this when I grow up. But like when you don't have that urge to keep going, like you just feel like, oh, like I can't do this. Yes, they do. Just like anything, that's true, right? Some may not. Yes, Diddy. Like you just gotta keep going. Cause like, hey, like what you thinking in your head, like it may be true or it may not be true. Like you just gotta go for the truth. And if you don't know the truth, then just figure it out. Like don't go for something that you don't know. Yes, it's something in your heart to do, right? Because like when it's in your heart, like you'll always come back. Like when you take a break or something, you'll always come back because it's already there. Like there's something that you desire to do. It's something that you want to do, but you gotta actually. Because sometimes you may get misguided. Like sometimes you may get thrown off the track, and your passion, yes, like if you passionate to do it, and like it'll actually come to you. Because sometimes new things come or whatever, but like if we actually don't have an open mind, or if we don't actually just just have that mindset to change or whatever, because like when you try to settle for less than you deserve, then you probably won't know your worth because you always settling. Like you can't settle for less than what you deserve. Like you actually gotta um stay doing the best you can and like never settle for less than what you deserve. Because hey, like we all have our bad days and stuff like that. But see, like it's most everything is like it's actually so simple, but we just gotta have that mindset to actually learn it. Because like not everybody have that mindset to want to learn or have that mindset to want to do better. It's all in your head. Because like somebody can be the nicest person, but in their mind or whatever, or how they talk to others, like they can't actually be wearing a mask. Like some people wear masks or whatever, like some people actually act all nice, but hey, behind that mask, like they a whole different person. Like you got people portraying to be somebody that they not. Like when you actually get to know someone, like you never know what this person may be going through. You never know what this person went through. It's just the fact that like you need to do what you need to do. Cause like, hey, like sometimes like we can't even trust ourselves. Like we probably say, oh, this and that, and then we end up doing the whole opposite. Like sometimes like it just be so simple to just I don't know. Like it just be simple to just chill. Like not do all that extra stuff. Like just be you and be true. Like when you be yourself, like you won't have to actually not only be yourself. Like when you love yourself, like it's actually easy. Cause like hey, we all have like thoughts sometimes. Like they may be positive, whatever they is. Like we all have inner thoughts. That's what they call. We all have them. But at the end of the day, like you always got to make the right choice. Like hey, if you don't know it, then don't just sit there and just choose the first thing you think of. Like when you actually think of something, make sure it's the right decision and make sure you want to actually take that step in your life because everything we do, like it's actually what you call it, it's a success in our life. Like everything can be a success. Like when we learn how to change ourselves, when we learn how to change our attitude, any of it, like it can actually help us get on the right track. But sometimes like you may be thinking something and it may not be right. Like, hey, make sure y'all hit that like button. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe and join the Tutor Gang Squad if you new. But yeah, it's like sometimes it be all in your head. Like you probably be like, oh, I can't do this. I can't try this out. I don't know how to start with this. Like at first, like I was like that when I first became a when I first started being a content creator, because like it didn't actually I didn't think of nothing. Like it came to me. I'm like, hold on, like what in the real? Cause I'm like, I didn't know where to start, but I know I had to start from somewhere. Like, okay, I wasn't just finna not do nothing and not actually take that step that I need to take because like, okay, like I didn't know that I was gonna be on here giving motivation because my channel was called Simply Nails. That's why my I forgot what it's called, but like not my profile picture, but I think it's called a banner. But my YouTube banner, it got Simply Nails on there because my channel was supposed to be about doing nails, but I changed it or whatever. I actually didn't change it. I actually just did my nails and get motivation and inspiration and stuff because that's something that I actually grown to love. And like I'm like, hold on, like giving motivation and inspiration is something that everybody needs or whatever. Hey, everybody may not want it or whatever, but everybody needs inspiration and motivation to keep them going. Cause like on them days where you may not even feel like doing nothing, like that's okay. Like when you don't feel okay, don't feel bad because you don't feel okay. Like embrace it. Like actually accept what you're going through. Like don't deny it. Don't ignore it. Like don't brush it off to the side. Actually deal with it. Like that's how you handle a situation. You deal with them. Like you got to deal with your problems. Like you can't just get your problems and don't solve them. Like you gotta solve them. Like it's all up to you to change your life. Like somebody can help you do anything, but it's still all up to you. Like nobody can live your life for you. Only you can live your life. Like somebody can help you out with doing your hair. Somebody can help you out, but like, hey, not everybody's gonna. Everybody got to go. So like, you cannot depend on no one to actually keep cooking for you. You can't depend on no one to clean your room, to do your nails. Like that person got to go one day. Like that's what I'm saying. It's okay to get help, but you got to help yourself too. Because but it don't even matter if that person be there or whatever. Like it's the fact that you gotta learn to actually take care of yourself, because like that's what we're supposed to do as adults. Like if you don't got no problems with taking care of yourself, then you should take care of yourself. Because like, hey, like when I was young, like my mom used to do my hair or whatever, but she never did try to teach me how to do my own hair. And then when I got older, I had to learn how to do my own hair, and I'm already in my 20s. I was like, no, I was like 18 or 19. Like that's how old I was. And I had to learn how to do my hair. See, that's why like your parents and stuff, like they're supposed to teach you how to do things. So when you get older, like you can already know how to do it. Like you ain't gotta wait till you all already in your 20s or 30s and 40s trying to learn how to do something that you supposed to be learning like when you was young. Like that's why it's called growing. Like when you grow, you supposed to learn as you go. Like you don't wait till you get older, then try to learn how to cook some noodles. Like you 20 or 30 years old and you just not learning how to cook some noodles. Like you gotta learn all this. So you gotta learn how to cook, you gotta learn how to clean your house. You gotta learn all of this stuff. Like you can't wait till you get 30, 40, or 20 years old and just not trying to learn how to do your own hair or anything. Like you gotta do that stuff for yourself. Like it's okay to pay to get your hair did, but at the end of the day, you gotta do that junk yourself. Like, do you know how much money you wasting paying to get your hair did, paying to get your nails did, all of that stuff you can do it yourself. Like, hey, ain't nothing wrong with taking care of yourself. Like, take a day off or whatever. Spend time with yourself and see what you like to do. See what you love to do. Like, it's a lot of stuff out there that you can do. Like, you can paint, color, go see a movie. Like, hey, some people like watching movies. Like, that's okay. Like, some people just don't like, oh, doing this or oh, doing it. Like, it's different ways you can spend your time. Hey, Bundy, welcome in. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. But yes, like, you can just do what you want to do. But you will never know what you want to do unless you actually take that step forward to see what you want to do. Because, hey, like at the end of the day, it's all up to us to actually change things in our life. Like, can't nobody change how we live our life but us. Like, hey, we can actually take advice, all of that stuff, but it's up to us. Like when somebody say something mean or anything, it's up to us on how we react to it. Like our reaction, can't nobody give a reaction but us. Like, hey, we can watch somebody give a their reaction, but when somebody's saying something mean or disrespectful, it's up to us to get that same energy back. Like it's up to us to say, hey, keep it going. I'm not finna entertain your BS, your bullshit because I'm not with it today. I don't got time. Like, hey, like I ain't got no time to be wasting time. Cause like if I'm sitting here trying to match energy with you, I could have used that same energy to not match energy with you because it's not worth my time. I'm not finna be sitting here arguing with nobody who don't got the mindset to know not to say something disrespectful to nobody. Like you don't do that. Like it's a lot of stuff. Hey Marlene, welcome in. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button, y'all. Y'all, I gotta retwist my hair. Like it don't look like my hair is locked. Cause I didn't want my hair to look like that. Cause I don't like okay. This is not a hair video. This is not a hair video, y'all. I'm giving y'all motivation and inspiration. But yeah, it's like you just gotta keep going because things gonna get hard. Like sometimes things get hard before they get easy. But it's all called having faith and believing in yourself. Like once you believe in yourself, you halfway there. Cause like, hey, when you hit a bump in that road, like you won't stop at that bump. You gonna keep going. It's anything. Like life goes on, whether you happy, sad, or angry, or whatever emotions you may be feeling. Like physical pain, mental pain, emotional pain, all of this stuff matter. Like you got to heal it. Like you got to put a band-aid on it. Like you got to heal from your past. You got to accept things that you can't change. You can't go through life being angry. You can't go through life being mad because something happened in your past and you can't change it. You just got to accept it. Like when somebody passed in your family or something like that, you gotta actually accept their death and keep going. You cannot spend your time wasting it. Like we only like, hey, like Didi said, we on borrowed time. Like we cannot get time back. Like we can't say, oh, okay, I'm gonna go back tomorrow and then I'm gonna do it again. We can't say, oh, I'm gonna go back the next week, then I'm gonna do it all over again. You can't do that. Like you can't say, oh, y'all, I did that wrong yesterday, but I'm gonna go back and then I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna go back to the right time because like I made a mistake at 2 o'clock p.m. But then I'm gonna go back tomorrow, next week, or something like that. Whenever I made that mistake and change it, like you can't get time back. Time passes by. It don't come. You can't rewind time like you watching some TV. You can't do that. Right. You can't go back in time. Like, no, this is not no movies where you see them people going back in time. Like this is reality. Realize it. Hey, this is reality. We ain't got no time to be hating on nobody. We ain't got no time to be actually what you call it, gossiping about somebody. Like it's just so much negativity, y'all. It's more negativity than positivity going around nowadays. You got people talking about people. You got people hating on people. Like them the biggest two things. Yes, no time. No time, Marlene. We ain't got no time for that. Like it's a lot of time in the world, but we don't have no time to be actually gossiping about nobody. I'm not on my channel talking about nobody if it's not positive. Like, cause like I don't got the energy and the time to be wasting on people. Like if you don't accept me for who I am or you don't respect me, then I'm not finna kiss no ass. I don't kiss no ass. I don't do that. I'm not an ass kisser, never will be, and never don't want to be because, like, hey, it's a lot of things in life. Like, hey, sometimes it be your own family don't need to support you like you want them to or how they should. Because, like, if this your family, then you shouldn't even have to ask for support. Like, you shouldn't even have to ask for nothing. Because, like, hey, like I support a lot of people. Like they don't be like, oh, can you support me? I know because like I'm just that kind, big hearted person. Like I always been like that. Like that's why I had to learn. Like you can't. She said I can't stand negativity. Right? I can't either. Didi said me neither. Like yeah, like you just gotta. Sometimes like you gotta open your eyes and wake up and smell the coffee because not everybody don't want to see you make it. Everybody don't want to see you good. And sometimes it be your own family, it be your own friends. I get more support from my friends and blood family. Me too. Like I do too. Like, and it's crazy because like I didn't have this YouTube channel for a long time or whatever. And like nobody on here support me. That's my blood family. Like everybody on here is outside of YouTube. I mean, inside of YouTube. I say everybody on here that support me is outside of YouTube. I mean, everybody is inside of YouTube, but that's okay. I'm grateful for everything because I came from having zero, zero support to having a lot of support. Like, hey, they may not all come in at one time or something like that, but I have it and I'm grateful for that. Like that's what everybody gotta be. You gotta be grateful for what you have. Like you got to be. You can't be hating on somebody that got something that you want or that you need. Marlene said, I do have a few family that I get along, but none of my family support. See, I'm the same way. Like I've been on here for a good little while or whatever. And somebody that I know had asked for my YouTube, and I didn't even give it to him because like it's not because I was being which I don't know. Like I won't call it selfish. Like I just call it like I don't know, like I don't need you on my page. Like, hey, like I didn't actually came so far for not even want nobody to support me. Cause when I did, like they didn't support me. Like I ain't even asked though, because like I'm just doing me. Like I don't need nobody on the sideline. That's my family. Like I don't need it. Like, hey, I'm doing what I need to do. Like if you wanna support me, then you can. But I ain't gotta say, oh, I do YouTube. I'm a content creator. Like I don't do that. Like I don't just tell people everything I do. Like, hey, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. They tell me I'm wasting my time. Marlene, let me tell you something. I know someone told me that was like, people don't want to hear no motivation. People don't want to hear no inspiration. Like, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do some drama on my page. And then the person told me, oh, you can't be messing now. I was like, I was lying. I'm not finna do no drama on my page. That person was like, oh, like your page ain't gonna get no views if you don't do no drama. I'm like, well, not views, not just views, like just support, period. Like they said my channel wasn't gonna go nowhere because I'm like, I ain't even had to explain myself, but like I was like, I don't know, but like they're just something I asked them in the beginning, but not anymore. Yes, Marlene, like I asked a lot of people to watch my videos. Hey, like, hey, maybe they did, but they didn't like a comment. Hey, P, welcome in, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. But yes, negative people want to see negativity, right? Cause like you know when you actually brought up in something, like for you it's normal, but then like when you actually grow up, thank you, thank you, P. But like when you actually grow up and realize things, you like, dang, like so that's been happening the whole time. But like I didn't look at it like how I look at it now, because like you know when you been around so much negativity, I wouldn't say negativity. I'll just say a lot of people who settling for less, like because like everybody can have more, everybody can do better, but it's up to them to actually change. Like, hey, can't nobody change your life but you. Like, hey, somebody can give you something all day or help you with something all day, but it's still up to you to change. Ski yee. Hey John, welcome in. Y'all hit that like button. But yes, and if you knew you like this video, make sure you subscribe and join to the game squad. But yes, like y'all, like you gotta keep going, because like, hey, you may not have nobody on your side, but you know who's always watching. Like even if you don't believe in him, like God is always watching. Like Ian, you got yourself. Like never feel like you're alone, because like sometimes family is not gonna be there. And y'all know like how we can have this big old family, like, but like sometimes you may be struggling, sometimes you may need help or whatever. And like when you that person that you don't want to ask nobody for nothing, then you'll just end up struggling or whatever till you give up. When girl, I read your comment. I wasn't even trying to say give up, but yes, never give up on yourself, Marlene. You're totally right, because you'll never know where you may lead to. Like I did not know that I would be at almost 2,000 subscribers. Period. Y'all, I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. Shout out to everybody who joined the To The Game squad. Shout out to God. Thank you so much for giving me this far. Shout out to everyone who support me. Like you may not even be on here every day supporting me, but you support me, and I really appreciate that, because like, hey, it wouldn't be no me if it wasn't for you. Because hey, I can't subscribe to myself. Y'all do that. Like I can't subscribe to myself. I can like my own videos, but I cannot hit that subscribe button for myself. Y'all did that. If you're not subscribed to the Game Squad, make sure you subscribe and join that To The Game Squad. And make sure y'all hit that like button. She said, I'm happy for you. Thank you, Marlene. Congratulations. Thank y'all so much. I encourage myself every day. Marlene, you guys to, because it's so easy to get disencouraged. Cause like, girl, I went through that, and I end up deleting all of my videos. Y'all, I had over 1,000 videos on here. Like I had got so disencouraged or whatever. Like I wanted to quit YouTube. And I actually did. Like when I after I had deleted all my videos, I wasn't gonna come back on here, but like something was just telling me like, no, like keep going, like I just felt it, like, girl, like what is you doing? Like, and I didn't even regret it or nothing, because like, hey, it was already done. Like I can't go back and rewind time. All I can do is keep going and never give up. Like it was just so crazy because like I had just thought I was doing stuff without thinking, y'all. Cause like this is why I had to delete all my videos. I had did this get ready with me video or whatever, and I had on a bra and some boy shorts or whatever, and I didn't do that video right, like, cause I did that without thinking, like, and it was crazy because like I don't know, like I don't even know why I actually even I don't know. No, me too. My family is like, you say your family's like that. Sorry. No, no need for the sorry. Slay queen. Happy for you. Okay, I read that already. But yeah, it's like you just gotta keep going. Like you'll never know where you may lead to. So I want us to do a collaboration podcast. Girl, we can whenever you want to. Matter of fact, Marlene. Cause I was subscribed to too many people channel. I gotta make sure cause I know I visited your page a lot and I don't be getting your notifications. So maybe I need to subscribe and unsubscribe. Marlene, can you come in on one of my videos right quick? If you don't mind, Marlene. Cause I need to connect with you. I need to unsubscribe and then subscribe again because I'm not getting none of your notifications. But yes, like make sure y'all connect to Miss Marlene. She is a content creator. Didi is too, but she don't post content. Who else in here? Okay, I don't think nobody else in here content creators. But yes, y'all, right? You just gotta stay consistent. But yes, girl, we can do that. We can do a collaboration podcast. I totally will do that. He said, "You're nice. Thank you." Like, hey, sometimes being nice gets you hurt. Cause I know I did in my past, baby. Like I got hurt so many times for being so nice to people, and they just walk all over me like I'm a damn rug or something. Like I had to change. Like not saying I changed and was being mean, but I changed and was being smart. Like, hey, I'm nice, but I'm not dumb. I'm not finna sit here and let you just talk to me in the kind of way. Like it's called respect. Like just cause I'm being nice, that don't mean I should get disrespected because I'm actually taking my time to be nice or whatever, and somebody else could have did different. Like, hey, don't do me. Like, don't disrespect me. Like, I don't disrespect nobody. Like, I don't be mean to nobody. Like, that's why sometimes when I get mad, I try. Well, I always do this. Like, I always pause. Like, if I'm thinking something in my head and I know it's something that I don't mean, or I know it's something disrespectful, I always just take a pause and don't say nothing. Because I'd rather say nothing than to say something that I don't mean or to say something that is so disrespectful. It's all about learning how to control things, how to balance things out. Because if you're having a lot of problems in your life, it's your problem, not nobody else. Because what you allow is probably what you're gonna get. If you allow somebody to treat you any kind of way, then that's what you're gonna receive. Get treated any kind of way. It's all about you. Like if you let somebody talk about you, disrespect you, that person may gonna keep doing it because that's what you allow them to do. You can't allow nobody to do nothing that you don't actually just come in it. Okay, I'm finna I don't see it. Molly, I don't see it, girl. But yeah, y'all, like you can't let nobody treat you any kind of way because like, hey, like I'm talking about some y'all. When I was younger, like on your context video, girl, I ain't get no notification or nothing. But yeah, when I was younger, I always say younger, y'all, but I ain't nothing but how old I am because I don't like giving my age a lot. But anyways, like I don't know, like, hey, when I went to school, I got talked about so bad. I'm like, dang, what I did to these people. And then like I didn't even think how I'm thinking now. Like my mind was just blank. Like I didn't know how to think. Like I ain't never did nothing to nobody. And like I'm like, dang. Like I'm talking about some y'all. When I was in school, I got called ugly so much. Pratum stoicism, so did I. Y'all, like I got talked about like a dog. Like I'm talking about some. Ooh, she's so ugly. I got caught. I look like Whoopi Goldberg. I got caught. I look like Wesley Snipes. I was bullied bad. Marlene, me too. Like I got talked about so freaking bad. I'm like, but it's crazy because like I didn't even remember it until like my mama told me. She was like, I used to come home crying, and I was on somebody podcast, and I was saying how my mama was never there for me. Like I had to learn what a period was on my own. Like when I got my period, she just said I used to cry all the time. Girl, my mama said I used to come home crying, and I didn't even remember that. But and it's crazy because I didn't know that you can actually block somebody out or whatever, and you forget most everything. Cause like when I was my mom, when she was my first heartbreak, y'all, like she broke my freaking heart because I told her something. Let me put this on now. Okay, I see it now. I see it. I told her something that had happened to me, and she didn't believe me. And so she basically was calling me a liar. And still to this day, when I talk about that situation, she don't never say nothing on it. Like she don't never apologize. She don't say nothing. But I guess after that moment, like I was young. I was so young. Like I wasn't even in my double digits yet. I was like 7 or 8 or something like that. But I used to cry, but I punch him. Me too. But yeah, like it was crazy, y'all. Oh girl, you had 1,000 some subscribers. Congratulations. You must have got 2 channel, Marlene. Cause your other channel is at 800 and something. I did not know you had 2 channel, girl. Congratulations on that. Marlene got 2 channels. Shout out to Marlene, girl, because I barely can keep up with 1 channel. Yeah, shout out Marlene, you got 2 channels. Girl, she said she got 4 channels. God damn. But yes, y'all, like that junk left me traumatized. Like I didn't even know what traumatized was, baby. Like that junk left me so traumatized. Like, hey, I ain't even trust my own mama. I don't even know if it wasn't called trust or what. But it was, I'm like, dang, like I told her something and she gonna tell me I'm lying. Like, why the real like would I lie about something like that? Like, and it was crazy because she didn't believe me. And I'm like, and after that day, cause like when I had talked to her, I was like, you wasn't there for me and stuff like that. And I didn't even know she was there until she told me. I was like, Mama, you wasn't there for me. Like, and she was like, I was there for you. She was like, you used to come home crying, saying somebody did something to you, but not did something, because nobody never put their hands on me. But they always was mouthing off at their mouth, talking bad about me or whatever. But she was like, yeah, you came home saying somebody said something about your hair, because I think I had weave or something in my head. And she was like, oh, you was like, take it out, take it out. Like, I'm like, what? She was like, yeah. And she was like, I try to tell you that no matter what somebody say about you, you always gonna be my beautiful black baby or whatever. Cause like I was real dark when I was going to school, whatever, because I used to always stay in the sun a lot. So I had like a dark tan. Cause at first I'm like, I wonder why people used to always call me black. And I'm not even, of course my race is black, but I'm talking about my actually color. But on my other videos, not my other videos, but let me start doing all the other stuff. But on my pictures or whatever from when I was going to school, I was so dark, like, and that's why they was calling me black. But it was people in my school blacker than that. But that's not the point. It don't matter what I look like. Like nobody is God. Can't nobody judge us. Like nobody supposed to be walking down the road be like, oh, she wearing her hair all crazy. Oh, she got this on. Like my mom treated me so mean. She hated me. Like, girl, and it's crazy because like Marlene, like I do not remember her trying to be there for me. She was like, yeah, I try to be there for you. But I know why though, because I told her, like, I told you something that hurted me so bad, and you said I was lying. So I actually blocked her out. And I don't remember nothing for real unless she tell me. Like, not saying I forgot about everything, but on her part, like I wanted nothing to do with her. Like, hey, she tried to be there for me. I still wouldn't let her in. Like, still to this day, we're not close. Like, me and my mama, like, we're not close. Like, me and my daddy either, because like it was always something going on. Like, I never had a perfect relationship with my parents. Like, and still to this day, I don't. Like, hey, they didn't say, oh, this and that, but they not showing it. They actions is showing different. Like, how you saying, oh, you sorry, this and that, but You're not showing me you sorry. Not saying I want you to get down on your knees and sorry. No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like you seeing what you did in the past, you wish you can change it or all that stuff, but you're not showing it. Like, hey, like my mama used to blow up my phone before I actually allow her back in my life. Like now, still to this day, like I barely talk to her. Like I talk to her every now and then. I don't understand how your mom can hate you. My dad was best friend. He loved me so much. Like me and my mom and dad, like our relationship was never there. Cause my daddy, like I got a sister on my daddy's side, and like he used to, he still do it to this day. Like he basically showing favoritism. Like he showed favoritism. Like he act like my sister is his only child. Like still to this day. And like he be trying to make it seem like, oh, he cared for me or whatever. But I'm reading between the lines. Like when I was young, I was looking all past it because I was so young and I just wanted love from my dad and my mama. Like I'm looking past at the stuff that I see. But hey, I was young and I didn't understand for real. But now I understand a lot because like when you young and you don't know better, like how would you know? Like when you get older, like that's when you actually gotta break down on stuff. Like you can't keep going through the same stuff. My mom did favoritism with my other siblings. Yeah, it's like my dad, do he still do this now? Like at first, like cause like sometimes like when he used to come around me, like that's all he used to talk about was my sister. Like at first, like I thought it was weird because like and it was y'all let me know if this weird, y'all. Please let me know how y'all feel about this. Okay, y'all. My sister on my daddy's side, right? She used to be like, "Oh, I ain't got no daddy. Oh, my mama, my daddy." Like she used to make it seem like, oh, she hate him. But how about she always calling his phone? She always asking for money from him. And like this was around the time like she was he was paying her child support and everything, and he was still giving her money and stuff like that. But when I asked him to pay my phone bill, my daddy, like he wouldn't even pay my phone bill for me. But you sitting here showing favoritism to your other child, whatever. Like you don't do nothing. You don't do your child like that because like I didn't ask to be here. Like, hey, God make everything happen, whatever. Like, hey, it don't matter if this person tried or what. Like, if God wants you in this world, He gonna bring you in this world. But it's the fact that He was showing favoritism. He still do it to this day. Like, and he gonna tell me last time I talked to him, oh, if you need anything, I'll be there for you. And he lied. Like, why is you lying? Like, we both grown as hell. I'm not no little kid no more. You not finna say, oh, tomorrow on, I'm gonna give you the world and I'll believe it. I'm not that little child no more. Like when my dad used to tell me something when I was young, like I used to be so happy because I never got to spend time with him. He was never home for real. Like and it's crazy though, cause like he can make time for my other sister or whatever. But when I need him or something like that, cause like that's why I don't even know why I actually allow myself to get back in contact with them because like it never goes right. Like I can't actually change something. Somebody else gotta change. I can't change nobody's life for them. I can't change how somebody treat me. Like I cannot change that. But I can allow something like, hey, I'm not gonna allow you to hurt me over and over again. Yeah, no need for the sorry, cause y'all like this John, it really used to bring tears to my eyes. Like I really couldn't talk about this without crying. But hey, I had to accept it. Like just cause it's your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, it don't matter. Like they won't be there for you, but they can be there for everybody else or anybody else. Like they're just like when I was growing up. Like my brother used to take his friends out on trip or stuff like that. I'm like, and when I was young, I didn't look at it like this though. I did not look at it how I'm looking at it now because I didn't care. Like I just wanted to spend time with my brother. Like I don't care. We finna go to the grocery store. Like I ain't had that big mindset. Like like I didn't have a mindset like I do now because like I was so stuck on wanting love from my siblings and parents and stuff. Like I'm not actually thinking about going to Disneyland or going to Disney World. I was not thinking about stuff like that as a little kid. When I was little, all I wanted was love. Like that's all a kid need is love. Like all that other stuff, going to Disney World, going to Disneyland, going to the fair, like that's just stuff to actually bring excitement. But when you in your household, it's supposed to be filled with love and all of that stuff. Like it don't matter if your household can be struggling. Like when you raised up on love, when you raised up on somebody who genuine love you, like that mean the world. Like that mean the whole world. Like because you know, like out of everything, you is getting love. You is getting treated the way you should be treated. Like that's what used to get on my nerves. I was always left out. Yes. Yes, that's all I yeah, that's all I ever not Marlene, not wanted. That's all I ever needed was love. And I didn't get that. Like because my mama used to say all the time, like, "Oh, I love you" and stuff like that. It's different. I can tell Marlene I love her. I can tell Didi I love her, but action speaks louder than words. It does. Like, and then one time I was talking to my mom or whatever, she gonna tell me like when I wasn't talking to her, she was like she had got close to my cousin and they gave each other nicknames and stuff like that. Now, why would you tell your child something like that? Why would you tell your child something like that? Like, oh, when we wasn't talking, I got close to your cousin and we gave each other nicknames. Was that cause for? Did I needed to know that? Like, still to this day, she told me I hurted her because when her sister died, like I wasn't close to nobody. Okay, I didn't even though it may sound bad, but like I wasn't close to her. Like I wasn't. Like, of course, okay, yes, I used to see her and stuff like that, but she showed favoritism too. Like my cousin, like when they used to go on these family reunions and stuff, she used to pay for my cousin stuff or whatever, but she never included me in it. Like I was left out of everything. Like every time she be telling me somebody died in my family, I don't just break down in tears because I can't. I wasn't close to these folks. I don't even know them. Besides they name, I don't know nothing about them. Like going to a family reunion, going to parties, going to events that these family members have, that don't mean you close to them. If you ain't got that bond and connection with them, then you're not close. Y'all just blood related. That's it. That's it. That's all it is. Like I don't know you. I know of you, but I don't know you. Like I don't know your birthday. I don't know your favorite color. I don't know your favorite food. I don't know that because I don't know you. I know of you. I don't know you. Like, how can I get hurt about somebody that I don't know? I'm not finna be fake just because they blood family. I'm not finna just break down and cry over someone that I do not know. Marlene said I was the youngest and always got hand-me-downs. Girl, let me tell you, I was the same way. I never got new stuff. I ain't it's a shame. I didn't get a new TV from my mama, and because I asked her to get it. If I would never ask, I would never got that. That's why I don't do that no more. Like I'm not gonna be. I don't know if it would call being an ass kiss or what. Because like I used to always try to be there for people who wasn't giving me the same in return. I can't be. I can't be the one putting a step forward and everything. I'm not finna call and text you if you don't call and text me too. I'm not finna be the one actually being the head of the communication. No, it's a balance. Like I'm not finna be the one doing everything. I'm not like that. Like, hey, I don't even want you on my channel. Like, yes, I got a YouTube channel and I don't want you on it. Like, I don't want you coming and saying anything. Like, hey, because I barely even talk to anybody in my family. Like, even when I was around my family, I still wasn't close to them then. Like, just cause you family, that don't mean you close. Like, I'm not finna be no ass kisser. Like, you ain't came to me, I'm not finna go to you. Like, we just blood. Like, that don't mean we close. We just blood. And it's crazy because like you can be close to someone you don't even know, closer than your own family. Like, I mean, when I used to tell people I don't go nowhere, I just stay in the house because why would I go out? I ain't close to nobody but the people I'm close to, and they ain't family. They ain't family. Like I try to actually be there for people in my family, and it didn't go right. Like I try to get close to my sister, and it didn't go right. Marlene said, I blocked my family too. Like, don't talk to me in real life. Right. I don't want you on my page. Like, and I don't even mess with you in real life. Like, I don't want you on my page. Cause at first, like, I was finna, cause my mom, she had F of my YouTube and I was finna give it to her. But no, I take that back. I wasn't finna give it to her because I had already felt like I don't need you on my page. Like, because like, I don't know. Like, it's crazy, y'all. Cause like how people move, like, And like I be the one trying to actually fix things, and I always being the one end up getting hurt or whatever. Like I try to mend my relationship with my mom or whatever. And I'm sitting here explaining everything to her. And I guess it was going one ear out the other. I'm saying I'm not finna be the one calling and texting nobody first. Like, cause if I gotta call and text you first, call and check up on you first, then I'm not finna do it. I told her all of that, everything, and I guess it just went one ear out the other. And I had told her when I got off the phone with her, I was like, text me when you get up. Did I get that text message? No, I didn't. Like now she just text and call me when she wants to. But I'd be wrong if I don't reply back right. Will I be wrong? Like when my mama texts me and I don't reply back, will I be wrong? And I know I won't be in the wrong because like you just can't text and call me when on your time. Like no, I don't care you mama or no mama. Like I'm not finna let you come in and cause me no stress and worry. Like that's why I don't even know why I actually end up just letting these people back in. Like I can't do that. Like I try to let my mama back in, my daddy back in, just to actually keep in touch with them. But it's not getting me nowhere. Like I don't got no support. Like none of that. Like you not actually telling me things I need to hear. Like I can't elevate from that. Like they just bringing unnecessary stuff in my life. Like why? Like why? I just don't like that. Like okay, like I just can't, y'all. Like I just can't. I swear I can't. I just can't. I'm not finna keep going through it. Cause like you gotta do that. Yes, you got to. Like you got to protect your peace at all costs. But yes, y'all, like I'm glad I got it off my chest because I wanted to get it off my chest. Like it wasn't hurting me or nothing, but like I just love to speak how I feel, like because like that junk can really hurt you, like when you hold everything in. She said, I hear you too. But yes, y'all, like sometimes it be your own freaking family. Like how? Like them supposed to be the ones that's supposed to be there for you no matter what. But it be like that. Like your family be the one that hurts you the most. Like I guess they feel like they ain't gotta be there for you. Like they gotta be there for somebody else. Like what the fuck? Like that's ass backwards. Like but I had to realize that, like, I had to realize that, like, and I wish I would have actually realized that before I actually spent my time trying to get back close to someone who don't want to get back close to me. Like, actions speak louder than words. Like, you may be saying, "Oh, it's nothing like that." Oh, but you just told me like you and my cousin text every day or whatever, y'all call each other every day, but you barely text me back. Like I'm telling you to call me, not call me. I'm telling you to text me when you get up. I felt the same way with my relatives and my dad. I'm not, but it's okay, y'all. I'm done talking about that. But yeah, I'm done talking about that, y'all. But it's like that. Like sometimes people they not gonna be there for you, but it's okay. Like you just gotta keep going. You can't let nothing stop you. Yes, actions speak different. Like you can say, "Oh, I'm gonna be there for you. Oh, I love you." How you love me? I love you in just 3 words if you don't mean it. Like it's all about meaning. I can say something all day. It's all about my actions. Like, hey, I can say, oh, I'm a content creator, but if I'm not posting no videos and I'm not actually being active on here, then how I'm a content creator? Like, it's a difference between being all talk. Like, you can talk all day, but is you walking your talk? Like, is you moving when you talk? Like, I can tell everybody. I can tell everybody anything, but if it's not real and genuine, then it's not worth my time. Like I'm not finna be on here saying something that I'm not. Like I'm not finna be on here saying something that I'm not actually going through. Cause like you got people like that who actually will say things that's not true, and like they're just sad because like some people seek attention. And that's sad because like when you have to seek attention, that means you going through something and that you trying to cover that up or you trying to find validation from attention. Like you don't need no validation from no one. Like you gotta actually accept what you're going through and get through it. Because if you don't handle the situation, it's just gonna keep on going on and on and on. Like you gotta handle things. Like you can't actually let things just keep on going the same way. And like when you see the pattern, like the cycle just keep going the same way over and over and over and over and over again. Like the cycle just keep going over and it never get broken. Like right. How is it so hard to be real and genuine with someone? Like, okay, if you do not want to talk to me, if you don't want to text me for real, then just let me know. Like, you ain't got to sit here and act like, oh, I love you, oh, this and that, and you don't even mean it. Like, your actions showing different. I ain't with that mixed feeling or mixed signal stuff. Like, be real with me, cause I'm not with that mixed signals, giving mixed feelings. Like, you telling me you love me, but your action is showing different. Like, what the hell? I don't got time to be wasting time. I don't got time to be playing games or none of that. Like, if you love me, show me. If you don't, then get the fuck on. I don't need you around me if you don't actually love me for real. Because why would you tell me you love me when you not showing it? Right? That's all they gotta say. It's very simple. It's not hard at all. That's right. But what they do, yes, it is very sad. But it don't make me sad though. It don't mean nothing if the action not there. Right? Period. Actions be different. Yes, like if you not actually, especially if we period, Dee Dee said, especially if we grown. Like we grown as hell. Why you thinking like a little ass kid? Like why are you telling someone you love them, but your actions showing different? Like we not in no pre-K while we tell somebody we love them, but we really like them. Like I like you so much, but you really love this person, but you telling this person you like them, but you really love them. Like when you got a crush on someone, but you talking about like, oh, I hate you so much, but you really like this person. Like we not in kindergarten no more. Like we grown as hell. Like we supposed to act like we grown. It's all about the mindset. Cause you can be grown as hell, but act like a little ass kid. Think like a little ass kid with your decisions. Like, let me sit back, y'all. Let me sip me a little water. Hold on, y'all. Yes, they should say what they period. Like say what you mean. Like if you mean something, then say it. But if you don't mean it, then don't say it. Cause I'm not gonna be on here saying nothing that I don't mean. Like why? She said, okay, yeah, Didi. Like they're just simple as that. Like, and it's crazy because like when you actually be around people like that for so long, you actually believe them or whatever. But like when you get older and realize like this person been doing this same shit for too long, and I see that this person is doing the same shit, and I'm not finna keep believing this person. Like, excuse me, because your action. She said, "Yep, best to keep to themselves, right? Because I don't need that energy over here. Like, I do not want it. I don't want your energy, and I don't damn sure don't need it. But yes, yes, I just said that. Yes, we said the same thing, Didi. Yes, for real, girl. I don't need that freaking energy around me. You can't unsee it either, right? You can't unsee it because like when you go through something, and I hate that, like, cause Didi, I don't know if you remember, but I had did a live one time on I forgot what the title was, but I was saying like you can't fix a relationship by yourself. Like you got to actually like it's got to be balanced. Like I can't be saying I love someone and my action is showing difference. Like that's not how you get down. Like you got to actually be about what you talk about. Like I can't say I'm something then I don't actually do it. Like you got to actually be there for people. Like you can't be saying, "Oh, I'm this and that," and don't even show it. I think I remember that live. Yeah, it's like I was saying, like how you actually gotta stay consistent and stuff. Yeah, true. But yeah, like you just gotta stay consistent with stuff. Yes, cause people pay attention to stuff, right? Yeah, you supposed to pay attention to something. Like that's how you would notice something. Like you won't notice if you ain't paying attention. Like you gotta have your eyes open at all times. Especially when they saying something especially when something they saying is off. Yeah, right. Exactly. Yes, because like when you actually go through something and it keep on happening, like you can't help but to realize, like, dang, like this just keep on happening. Like I'm keep giving my time to this person, and like it never goes right. Yes, and be more cautious. Yes, period. But yeah, DD, like you just gotta stay focused and whatever. Like you can't let certain stuff get to you. Like you can't. She said, I know, right? Yes, period. Exactly right. For real though, like you gotta stay consistent. Cause I always say that, cause baby, I be having to do the same thing. I gotta stay consistent. Yes, gotta brush it off, DD. Yeah. I really gotta do my hair, y'all. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just redo it, cause I'm just gonna twist my whole hair because I don't use combs. Me too, right. Yes, consistency is the key, right? It is. Yeah, there's still things I'm learning and growing from. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Didi. Just long as you learning from it. Yes, there's still okay. I read it already. Yeah, I'm finna go to do my hair. Yes, that's right. Yeah, there's some that never learn. Girl, right? Yes, there is some people who never learn from their mistakes. Like they keep making the same mistake over and over again. Like that's why you're supposed to learn from your mistakes. But like some people, they don't actually learn from them. Like they just keep on making the same mistake over and over again. Because like when you actually don't try to learn something, then you will actually won't learn it because you're not trying. Yes, Sue, right. True. Yes, that's so true. That's true, Diddy. Diddy, I'm finna end this live, but I'm finna go live again, girl. Y'all have a nice blessed night. I'm finna go live again. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share this video out, and subscribe to the Two Gang Squad. Peace.